I had a really bad day today. I took out my dentures for a little while because they're too big and they're actually making my mouth sore because I know I'm talking like an old lady. And anyway, I have a very narrow palate and it just was more like this is my palate. I have a birth defect. As a child, my palate should have been cut open and stretched, but my doctors didn't notice, so they didn't. So I have a very narrow palate, and what they did was instead made me dentures like I had a horseshoe, even though they took impressions of my teeth and everything, that my teeth were in my mouth, and they took the impressions. So my son's girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, we're still friends. She looked and she told me it's too wide. That's what the problem is. And so I went today and they were adjusting it, and she actually, now I saw another dentist today because mine was off. But she filed the teeth down in the back. It's now gums back there. I'm just so pissed off. And the front is so thin that it's like paper, and she's like, I'm sorry they don't fit, but if I take any more, if I file it down any more, they're going to break. I just don't understand how they had my teeth and it's totally not like my mouth to where it wouldn't fit. It's just blowing me away. And I had them in my mouth. I had a 2-hour ride home. It's making me keep my mouth at this weird angle. So if you're like, it won't let me shut my mouth. So I just got to take them off and let it rest because my mouth is hurting. Not the incision, but my jaw is hurting from it's making it cocked out weird. I can't explain it, but I go back Thursday and I will just I'll eat an icy if, well, I mean, they didn't put the bottoms in because they didn't fit, and they got them in today. So I just iced it and then they go right in. The top fits really good on the roof of my mouth. If it wasn't so wide, the top would be perfect. It's so weird. It's like, instead of it being like a V like my mouth was inside, it's like a horseshoe. And it's making me have like a Mr. Ed outward. Very upset. I have been having an emotional meltdown. I just gotta say that I waited for years to do this, and I tried to save my teeth, and I finally decided to do this, and then it's so half-assed. And I guess next week, if the dentist that took care of me for the past year, if she doesn't fix them or take care of them, then I'm going to call my insurance company and tell them what's going on, because my insurance company pays for one pair for a lifetime. That's it. They pay for one upper and one lower once in your lifetime. That's it. So this dentist said to me today, she said, what you're going to have to do is in 6 months, you're going to have to get another pair of dentures made. She said, so these will just be there, waiting for you to heal. You can wear these while you're healing, and then you're going to have to get a new pair made. I didn't get these dentures made to be a crossover to my new set of dentures. I mean, who the heck would waste their insurance on a dummy pair? Nobody. I'm just it's so unfair because I don't have money to go out and just do this. I'm so upset. I would rather have had my gap tooth smile than to have a Mr. Ed mouth. I told her I look like I'm got some dead lady's teeth in my mouth, and she was very unhappy. I said they don't look like me. They're so big and wide, and of course she had never seen me before. But anyway, it's very upsetting, and I'm not gonna put up with this crap. I am not gonna waste my insurance on a dummy pair for while I'm healing. That makes no sense whatsoever. Now I'll show you. This is day 2. I had them pulled yesterday at 12, and they're really looking good. They're not bleeding. They stopped bleeding. Okay. So it's doing really well healing-wise. It's just that denture drama. It just makes no sense to me. I had my whole upper teeth were there. The backs were there. The fronts were there. I was missing one tooth here and one tooth here when they made my impressions. So they had the whole roof of my mouth with all my regular teeth in there. So there's no reason for them to have not had a good outline of what my mouth is like, because they were all there except 2 teeth, 2 or 3. 1, 2. I don't remember. It was either 2 or 3 that was missing. I think it was 2. So there's no excuse. I hate the way I can't form my words without teeth. Are so important. And never in my life would I have ever filmed myself without teeth. But I am so upset. And if this happens to you, don't give up. I'm gonna have to put on my mean girl pants and I'm not gonna take this lying down. I'm gonna have the teeth that I'm supposed to have. My insurance is paying for them, and they are not going to be some dummy pair. And then I think she said it's like $1,700 the next, for the pair that I'll be paying for. Why? Why would I allow my insurance to pay for it? Oh my God. I'm not going to say the name of the place that I go to unless the dentist that I see doesn't take care of it. If she doesn't take care of it, then I will say the place that has done this. But I'm going to be kind until I see her on Thursday. If she has an opening on Tuesday, she will see me on Tuesday. It's a 2-hour drive. It's all the way out in Lancaster. I'm in the Poconos, and this place is all the way out in Lancaster. And the reason I go to Lancaster is because if you watch my other videos, I had 2 dentists here that cleaning my teeth, it took them like 3 minutes. My son, now he's 17, he's going to be 17, but for the last couple years, they cleaned his teeth in like 4 minutes. 3 minutes, really, I think. So, I went someplace that I knew somebody. My son's ex-girlfriend worked there and really knows the doctor that I see. And told me that she's such a perfectionist when it comes to the dentures. So that's why I went there. So I didn't see her today. I saw her co-worker because my dentist doesn't work this week. I guess she's on vacation. I don't know. But I guess they work 1 week on, 1 week off maybe. I don't know, because next week my dentist will be there even on Saturday. So they must work 1 week on, 1 week off. I don't know. But I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. The woman I saw today was a very nice person. It's just she wasn't listening. I was trying to explain to her, okay, so when the teeth were in, the top ones sit really nice up top. Nice suction. They ain't going anywhere. The bottom ones weren't sitting right, and they were too tall in the back. And she didn't file the bottom ones that I was telling her that were too tall. She filed the top ones and made them have no teeth in the back. They're down to like this little thin layer. You see the pink, and you can see the outline where the tooth was. They're in the solution right now. Or I'll show you them another time how she ground them down. But I have never seen somebody take the teeth off. I'm hoping my dentist is like, what the fuck? What did you do? But I'm gonna try to stay kind and calm. But I have been on the verge of a nervous breakdown all day. But if I cry, my fibromyalgia and my MS will go nuts. So I'm trying not to. When I cry, my fibromyalgia, it will go into a flare-up. Same with my MS. I will go into like a monster flare-up, so I keep trying to keep it low. Because I know me, once if I cry, it's like I just ran a marathon. I am like a limp noodle. I can't move my arms. I can't move my legs. I won't be able to lift my head up. It'll just be a mess. So I've been holding it all day because my son's like, why don't you just cry? And I'm like, you don't get it. I wouldn't have been able to drive home. He doesn't drive yet. He's 16. He's going for his driver's test soon. Anyway, thanks for listening to me. I'm so sad. I'm usually a fruitcake, and I can't even be fruity today. I'm just so distressed mentally. Oh well, I'm gonna try to go to sleep so that I don't cry. You know, I'll be back. Hopefully things will calm down in my brain. Got my puppies with me. Where is he? There's my baby. You keeping me company, bud? You keeping mommy company? Thank you, my sweeties. I sure hope you guys don't go through this. I was so excited. I thought I was going to be showing you some major awesomeness today. But no. No. Oh well, I'm going to go and take a nap. It's 7:30 here. But I didn't sleep last night because I was hurting. So I'm going to try to sleep now. That's why I took them out, because there's so much pressure on those sores. Alright, well, thanks for watching. When I wake up tonight, I have a business where I do videos. Great, right? Review videos. And I did a whole bunch of them in preparation for not being able to talk well. And so I have to upload. Well, they're all uploaded. I have to, what's the matter?
Want it to be.
Oh. I made a whole bunch of videos. Now I just have to post them, put all their information in them, the company information.
Why are you covering your mouth, Mom? Something wrong? Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
It just looks so painful. And blue.
They got blue balls.
Oh, that? Yeah, okay. Also, I found this Photoshop CD in their thing, and it was making a lot of noise, so I...
Oh, if the Photoshop CD was in the drive, it's going to keep trying to turn on.
I know, that's why it was making so much noise. It was annoying me, so I took it out. I figured I'd put it somewhere.
Put it someplace so it doesn't get scratched, please.
Want me to... No.
I've had that a long time. My Photoshop CD. I've had it since 1998.
What's that, about almost 20 years now?
Well, the Photoshop program was like $700-800, so I treat it like gold. Even though it's old, it still works just as good. So yeah, I've held on to my Photoshop CD for many, many years.
I'm gonna put it in this CD.
Alright, just make sure that it's not going to be on something that's going to scratch it, because it's like
I'm gonna put it underneath.
it's like a family... No, keep it on top, or I'll forget about it.
Good.
It's like a family heirloom. I'm so hungry, by the way. We went out for lunch. I had a icy, and I had some yogurt. I could eat the yogurt. I tried to eat this thing. It was like a straw of a dough.
It was a funnel cake straw.
It was a funnel cake straw, and
You can hold this.
I tried to chew it in the back. I really couldn't, because the teeth aren't meeting right. Then so my son was like, just chew it in the front, and my teeth don't touch right in the front, so it didn't do anything there either. So yeah, they're a mess. They are a mess. They make no sense. I could go on forever. I kept telling her, they're too tall in the back. They're not letting me shut my mouth. I'm not going to be able to chew. Well, I can't do this. I'm going to do that.
Yeah, she was stupid.
Oh well. Alright, I'll be back after my nap. Hopefully I'll be a happy girl.